Hey, welcome to our MiniArt Austin World War One build, because it's World War One Tuesdays. I'm sure John will be along in a minute. He's just read the link, so for now, I shall say good morning to Tiffers. Well, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Speak it, devil.
Speak at devil. He appear right here. So, yeah. Hello, John. Yeah, whilst he's plugging himself in.
Oh, you're loud. Hello.
Vroom, vroom. So we're doing that today. World War One Tuesdays. John's doing that one. So far, they're really nice kits. I'm really enjoying it.
And now that John's here, models will.
Nothing personal. How are you, John?
Good. I need to clean up this.
Oh, God, yeah. Do you think you got enough decals there?
Might not. There's other ones. Under there. But yeah, anyway.
That looks like the world's biggest bottle of Revel contactor.
That one?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. It looked huge where it was sat.
No, that was my penis. No. Need to... Yeah, I'll just clean up this. Won't take long. I've been doing 48 and 48 stuff. You will forgive me.
Yes.
Right. I'll go back to the other screen.
There you go. Yeah. Pash just says, oh, she escaped. So, let's crack on with the chat.
Sure.
Bob says, on a positive note, I'm down to the middle strength painkillers today. Still leaves a hangover, though. Oh, not good.
And
but at least,
Bob, on a positive note, we've got a package that arrived from you today for... Oh, mate. No one here.
Aha.
Very good. So I'll need to forward that on to Duke.
Excellent.
GM saying, well, Bobby, I'm still on middle strength coffee. No sugar for me. That stuff is dangerous. Oh, custard filled donuts.
They're nice. I prefer them over the jam ones. Not that I eat donuts now, of course, being diabetic.
Awesome.
Matthew says hi all. Hello, Matthew.
Adam says morning, afternoon, evening, comrade. Remember to give the video a wee like on your way in and leave a comment how you found the stream at the end.
Yeah. That's something new. We don't normally ask people to do that. I like that. Joe says, good day to all in chat and to our tremendous hosts. Hope everyone is feeling well on this St. Patrick's Day. Yes, it is St. Paddy's Day. Guinness tonight.
Dita says good morning.
Hello. Patrick says good ale. Hello.
I didn't know I had so many parts of this chipmunk. There we go. That's all of it. Oh, Tiff said, good morning all. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream yesterday. I don't know. She leaves random letters out. Very strange.
Yeah. It's a lot better now we've got the intro. It's very disconcerting when we don't have the intro and outro. Patrick says, oh, she escaped.
Puppy time's in. Hi, guys.
Hello. And following Ghost says, hi, everyone. Hello.
There we go. TBG. Hi, everyone.
All right.
Hey.
Bob, Mr. Marley, sir, I did include a note, but can't remember what I wrote, or even if it makes sense.
So do I need to open it? Does that make sense? I haven't. I was just going to put a label over the top of that and forward that on. Should I open it?
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments. Yeah.
You do that. I'll crack on with the comments. Duke says, good day, all you beautiful people. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, no, dude. This one. Paul says, hello, troops. Just got in from doing a 4.5 mile power ride on my mountain bike, maxed out at 27 miles per hour. Still returning from an injury, so not far off the maximum speed of 37.
See, you get done for speeding in Wales at 27 mile an hour now.
I mean, oh, Christ. Look at this. This is what else arrived in the mail today. These are things for auction lots for the Australian stream. So yeah,
Oh, wow, yeah.
Lightning 2, a Meteor, Top Gun Maverick thing, a motorbike, and this one, the world's first Armoured, the 3D printed kit.
Oh, that's cool.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. What a cool little plane.
It launched this Friday. All right. Phew. Le pant, le puff, le pair.
Julie says, afternoon all. Hello.
Bob says, remove the note. It might cause concern or hilarity. God, it's not you naked again, is it?
Aussie Ian says, good day, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Ian. Had a good catch up with Ian on Sunday. We had our monthly model club meeting.
Yeah.
We had a good old yarn.
Good.
And then we all spoke about politics at the end, and we stuck around for an extra half hour. It was so jolly, so much fun. Ha ha! We laughed, and then we cried, and then we laughed again. And then we felt a bit hungry, so then we all sort of had a bit of a nap. Then we woke up and laughed again, and like that. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Julie says, watch your panel. Paul, I was also out at 4 a.m. to a 27-mile ride back in time for getting the kids up for school.
I might read this, if that's okay. I might read this out loud. There's nothing in it, Bob, if that's all right. Hail to the scale modelling John. Duke Wellington, in brackets, real name uncertain, said that if I sent a forward strand base to you, you could forward it to him. I didn't think to confirm if this would be acceptable to you. So if it's not, make him come and collect it. Australia isn't that big, is it?
June says, happy St. Patrick's Day to our Irish friends. Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And of course, tonight we have Waitrose live stream at 8 o'clock, where me and Gary are definitely going to be drinking Guinness.
Huzzah.
Yeah. Because we always have a drink on those streams. And then tomorrow night, we've got the Corporal's Mass. 7 p.m. UK time. Right.
Bench is clear.
Yeah. Mine's kind of clear.
Is that all the comments for now?
Pretty much. Bob says, assuming you can read my hieroglyphics.
Yeah. That was an affirmative.
June says, John, that sounds like narcosis or hysteria hybrid.
Oh, and yeah, we're talking about certain people in the White House. That was hilarious.
Patrick says, it's only about 800 kilometers. And Paul says, happy St. Paddy's Day. I need to put some...
Well, that's fortuitous. I didn't put the radiator on because I hadn't put the fan belt on. Yeah. There we are. So let's have a look at this. Oh, this I can get my other mat back. No, I'll keep this one for today's session. You can probably see more on it with it.
Actually, to be fair, you can.
Yeah. Right. So I need a fan.
And the white balance is a lot better.
B48.
Yeah, white balance is a lot better on your screen as well.
And my head.
That just glows. There you go. let's move that over here. Move the keyboard out of the way. There we go.
So what colour does it want fan blade? Oh, aluminum. Shell or something like that.
No, I just did it black.
Yeah, aluminum.
Never going to be seen again. Right.
Yes.
So where did I get up to? Oh yeah, catching up, wasn't I? Never mind. Where am I looking?
All right.
So that. Okay. So the A10 is probably better on going on before the A41. By the look of it. Bob says, Paul, there might be a slight delay getting motor to you. Nephew didn't appear to assist making you test stand. Yeah. James says, Australia isn't that big. Mr. Bobby, mate, pal, bro, we could shove the British Isles into Oz 22 times and still have change to attack Tasmania. Paul says, that's okay, Bob. And Bob says, also, while flicking the motor over to check new main bearings, I discovered the propeller blade edges were sharp. I have rinsed the blood off.
Good.
Adam, give the panel a follow. The Facebook page and John's YouTube channel.
Yes. Scale modelling twins.
Yeah. Joe says, Mikey, I have my Guinness ready for tonight's stream. An extra stout. Dark and a lively version, kind of like me. Yeah, I prefer the extra stout. That's what I've got tonight. Yum, yum, yum. Right. I think that.
All right.
Okay, so.
Okay. Fan belt to be painted before fan goes on. So let's get out some aluminum paint. I've got I had some nachos earlier, so I've got some some salsa in my fingernails. I should really go and wash my hands, hey?
Probably.
Yeah, as I said, I've been sitting at the computer, so making up spreadsheets, which I haven't done since leaving Air Force, really. The lots for Model for Heroes auction. All pretty much sorted now.
Good. What the? Oh, I see where they go. Okay. Okay, dokie. Right. I hate photo etch.
Sorry, I'll go and wash my hands. Back in a moment.
Right.
Here with caller.
31. Oh, cripes. That's going to get damaged. Tiny. Those little tiny bits there. Paul says, Bob, laughing, lots of hand signals. Piece up, down, left, right. Oh, it's a cheat code, is it? Jimmy says, dark and lively, Joe. Skip the lively and make it short, and it's me. Very good. Bob, Paul, just out of interest, how much fun have you had reading the Thai Wanglish instructions? Adam says, the FB groups are not bad too. There we go. Thank you, buddy. Matthew, I got a notification for Scale Modeling stream starting at 2:30 the other day, and I thought it was that our time or his time. YouTube will always show you your local time. So, yeah. He didn't realize that StreamYard had created that stream. Junior says, Bob rinsed the blood off you for all the model. Both, hopefully. Paul says, Bob, translation, not even looking yet. And Bob says, I only hacked one finger, not that many. No, not at all. Gem, propellers need a stable diet of air, fingers, arms, heads. Don't need propellers up close. Ow! No. Right. Do I need to put these tiny bits of photo etch on now? Or is this something that can wait? I mean, what are they even for? I can't see that the forehand's in. Unless they're just supposed to be stops for the suspension. Do them later. Nobody wants to see me fiddling around with that stuff. Right. So let's go to DA10, which is on that sprue. Snips. There it is. Come on, brain. There you go. Matthew says, blood for blood, God, like a Gurkha's kukri. Yeah. Bob says, Julian, just cleaned the Italian thoroughbred motor. Tried pushing the rest of the red juice back into me. Too mean to let it go to waste. Don't blame you. Paul, was the propeller singing? Spin me right round, baby.
Okay.
Paul says, was the... Oh, I just read that one. Julian says, laughing my ass off, Bob. And Bob says, Gem would like the motor. It's Super Tiger. Yep, that's the correct spelling. Italians.
The helicopter?
No, for motor or something.
Oh.
I don't know what they're talking about. Some sort of motor.
Okay. Yeah, we had a helicopter like an Apache here in Australia, Eurocopter Tiger, but Tigra.
Yeah.
We got rid of it. It's a piece of crap. So we've replaced it with the recently replaced it with the American one, the Apache.
Yeah. Well, why not? Does the job. It does the job, doesn't it? What the hell was that going into? There. Okay.
Similar.
Oh, shit. Didn't see that.
Aluminium.
Did not see that in the way. Patrick says, what size, Bob?
Yeah.
As big as you like, mate. Adam says, so I've come up with a wild plan. Build a Coterade 109, add the Fishcop DB engine coming for it in Q2, and then use one-man army masks, then get someone to take it to Telford.
That's a big, long plan.
It is.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call a long-term strategy rather than a plan.
Sounds delicious.
Yes.
364, 55, 62.
See, what you do, Adam, is you persuade your missus that You really need the two of you really need a nice weekend away in Telford in November time.
Is there such a thing as a nice weekend in Telford?
There is if you go to Scale Model World.
Oh, that's right. I remember there's a bar there, apparently.
Yes.
Not that my friends pointed it out to me.
It's actually pretty reasonably priced as well.
Yeah. British beers. So
I
pop them through a microwave before serving them.
I have photographic evidence. TVG says, did someone mention blood in front of Julian? Yeah, they're making a sacrifice to Julian. Bob says, if you want to know what it looks like, Google Super Tiger G45. Okay. Matthew says, I used to live there, Nodge.
Ah! Why did you ever leave? Because I found a railway station.
I saw that joke on something the other night. Can't remember what it was. Oh, it was on Bottom, wasn't it?
It was on Bottom.
Yeah.
Now, the beverage that is not alcohol. What would you like to know? First time ever.
Well, hey. God, now I've got to hold this in place because it's under compression. Patrick says, nice, Bob. I still have the two ST3000s. Nice. So I need some more iron. Adam says, I've also found that way too many people in the hobby world have studied in Scotland. Yeah. Jim says, reference to kukri, it's a myth that the kukri must always draw blood when drawn, as its traditional use is in farming. This seems very unlikely. It used to be a thing, but then the army said, no, stop that. It's really silly. You're making yourself unfit for duty by cutting yourself.
Either they copied that for Dune, or they copied it from Dune, one of the two. There's nothing original in Dune, I must say.
Or July.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, you know, what they'd done, this is back in, say, the early 60s. All they did is have a whole heap of, say, Arabic words. Like jihad and stuff like that nobody had ever heard of. But now everyone's very familiar with them because, you know, the Arabic world. And, none of it's really original. Like I can't remember the name of the Bene Gesserit. Yeah, Bene Gesserit. This obviously just, you know, the Jesuit priests and all that sort of stuff like that. It's just basically lifted from everything around him. You know, no big deal. It's still a good book.
Can't say I've ever read it.
Well, it's the only one worth reading. The rest of it, you just gave it a go after 20 years, knowing that I hated it the first time. They get progressively worse. By the end of it, you just want to top yourself. They're just shit.
I did see it on the bookshelf in W.H. Smith's the other day. Well, it's now T.G. Jones, but yeah. I was looking at it. Oh, yeah. John Simpson.
Okay, Children Dune is great, and then it just gets stupid.
Yeah.
Because after 3,000 years, he's made himself look like a big penis. And you think, well, how is anyone taking him seriously? I don't know. Look, I'll show you this. I'll bring up the first edition cover of let's see. Dune.
I'll do that. Adam says Vegemite is actually vegetable blood extract, Julian. Matthew says, I don't know, Julian. When I got mine, it still had human hair attached to it.
Ah.
Oh, there you go.
Like, how is anyone going to talk to him without going, yeah, excuse me, sir? Stupid.
Julian says, blood sacrifice? No worries. It must be the blood of a virgin, and it's proving somewhat difficult to find one. Yeah, that's not a road we're going down. Bob says, Patrick, only have one big cat, an ST2500, or might be an ST2000 or 25. Ooh. I have no idea what he's talking about. I think he's still talking about motors.
Maybe.
Adam says, it's like 40k. It's Starship Troopers, Event Horizon, Dune, Blade Runner, and way too much more. Bob says, mislaid it somewhere. Just had a look in my motor mountain, and can I see it?
I can't see it. So gunmetal radiator core, you reckon? Okay, I'll need to mask it up and paint it.
I just left mine black. I don't know why. But, Bob says, mislaid it somewhere. Just had a... Oh, I've just read that one. Adam says, and John is very correct. The story gets utterly bonkers. He turns himself into a god worm emperor who is basically a massive ass purely so people say you're a dick and leave the galaxy.
There we go.
Fair enough. June says, interesting, Mikey. The myth I heard was that the notch near the hilt of the kukri was to cut your thumb. How would that make you unfit for service? Because if you can't use your fingers because you've damaged the nerves and things, or you've got plasters on them and things like that, it makes it more difficult to handle weapons and things and equipment. And even shaving your head, in the British Army, if you shave your head, completely shave your head when you're operating in the desert, and if you then get sunburn, you're classed as rendering yourself unfit for duty because you know you shouldn't have cut your head. There's a risk of sunburn if you shaved your head. And if you have sunburn, then you can't do your job properly. Paul says, just getting in the shower as I have to go to school performance for two of my sons. Oh, nice. Adam says, could have just asked. Jem, vegetables have blood. What are they? Triffids? Patrick says it's a 25cc two-stroke model engine. Ah, right, okay. Oh, we're talking about RC planes now, are we? Julie says, not going down that road, Mikey. There's a no entry sign. Yes. Adam says, oh, and the spice that the entire planet and space travel is based on, yeah, that's worm poop.
Yeah.
Julie says, that's like Schlurm in Futurama then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Julie says, okay, thanks, Mikey. And Adam says, June, everyone.
God, that's the Citadel starter brush. It came with the cheap set. That is just terrible. It's going in the bin. I think I've even used it once. It's better.
That's quite
How about that? The ones that come with the Humbrol starter sets are even better. That's saying something.
Matthew says the halt near the notch near the hilt is for taking bark off branches for firelighting, and also taking meat off bones. I got told off a World War II event to explain all the stories, e.g. the Gurkha RSM at Monte Cassino. There's a really good book about the Gurkhas called Destination Rangoon, and it's about a British territorial army officer in the Second World War who gets posted to run a Gurkha regiment in Nepal, or Gurkha company in Nepal. It's really, really good.
Elephant Equipment Unit, Pune, India.
TVG says vegetables are alive. That'll upset the vegetarians. Well, they do say that when you cut grass, it releases distress pheromones type things, distress chemicals to attract bees and birds and things to stop you cutting it. Adam says, I can second that book. Utterly brilliant. Yeah, Destination Rangoon. Do you know what? The only reason I know about that book is because I got on well with my sergeant major, and he said, "Oh, do you like reading? You like reading books about the war and stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah, I've tried this one, and I've still got it on my bookshelf." Really good book. It's like one of the chapters in it. He's talking about how people have always said that the Gurkhas and that will follow any orders to the letter. And he sends one of his Gurkha soldiers to go and pick up a new officer from the train station, and says to him, "Go and stand next to the car so he can see you, and don't leave until you've got him." The next day, this new officer comes into the office and he goes, "Oh, did such and such find you?" He went, "No one came and picked me up. I was expecting a driver, but no one turned up." He said, "Well, where the hell's this driver gone then?" So when he went down to the train station, bear in mind it's like a day's travel. So this is third day now. By the time he gets there, the Gurkha still stood by the car waiting. He hadn't left his post at all, because he was ordered to stand next to that car until that officer turned up. And it's all true story. It's the officer's actual war diary type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Paul says, Mikey, did you see the pic of HMS Belfast lifting a crashed RAF Vampire F3 on? I did, mate. That's pretty cool. It's a good picture. Thanks for sharing that. Julian says, Matthew says, Yeka, never tell a Gurkha driver to go straight over the roundabout, because they will. Yes. Have you heard their war cry when they're going into an attack?
No.
It's Ayogakali. So
I regret nothing.
Ayogakali, which means "here come the Gurkhas."
Okay.
So you imagine you got these little guys, the tallest are probably about 5'5", running at you with bloody kukris in one hand and rifle in the other or something, shouting "Ayogakali" as they charge you down. It'd be terrifying. Very brave blokes. Julian says, 1 of 2. Gem, that reminds me of work years ago. St. David's Day, guy next to me wore a daffodil costume and kept leering at me. 2 girls said he looked great. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I said, it's all right for you. You haven't sat next to the Welsh Triffid all day.
Huh. It's all right for you, Doc. I've got a really small vocabulary.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that skit, English language classes.
No. Adam says, I always wonder if the story of the Gurkhas preparing for a parachute jump. They were asked by the British who would want to volunteer, and a few stepped forward, apparently not realizing they would have a shoot. Yeah. Matthew says, the Gurkhas are upon you. Yeah.
Oh, is that what they yell?
That's what the war cry is, yeah. That's what it means.
It's the skill.
They're upon you. Joe says, this
morning.
morning.
Great again.
Hey?
Nothing. Moving on.
Joe says, this morning when your entrance music began, the wife asked, why are you listening to clown music? I told her you've never heard or seen the stream. GM, grass giving off distress signals. That explains why the lawn died. Julian got daffodils. Oh! Julian, be back in a bit looking for a book on a Gurkha who was the highest decorated in World War II. Yeah. One thing I always found interesting about Gurkhas is when I was in, the equipment we had, the Bergens and things, you had the long back and the short back Bergen. And the short back was for people under, I think it's 5'6" or something like that. So most of the Gurkhas should have been issued with the short back Bergen, but they said no, because that means we can't carry enough equipment, so we need to have the long back. So they were deliberately using equipment that was too big for them so that they could carry more into battle. So that was quite cool. But it meant that, like on exercise, if they were going across the horizon or in the distance, all you'd see is like 8 Bergens in a line with legs sticking out the bottom of them going across. You didn't actually see the Gurkhas, you just saw the Bergens with legs. Because the Bergens was usually taller than them. Jim says, vegetarians have a lot to answer for, murdering veggies for centuries. DA10 now? No, just on DA10, full. DA41. Ooh, Kay's coming downstairs. She's been painting her room upstairs.
Okay. Is she meant to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's still making the back bedroom into a classroom for herself. So, but the problem is, because it used to be Morgan's bedroom, 2 walls were dark blue and 1 wall was green, because that's the colours he wanted when he was little. So she's had to paint the whole room white multiple times to sort of cover the colours, and then now she's painting 1 wall purple and 1 slightly different shade of purple or something, like a light purple. That room will never be a normal colour. You actually look really nice and bright with just the white walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, if you like, I can read out the final auction list for the Australasia thing.
Go for it. Yes, you can, Adam. By the way, yeah, go on. Once you finish sort of sucking on the paperwork, by the sound of it. I've done the
All right. Okay, here we go. So this is in order of the lot. So from Canberra Hobby Centre, it's a Tamiya 1 to 12 scale Repsol Honda RC213B, super one. Hobbyco, Hasegawa 48 scale Nakajima C6N1 carrier reconnaissance plane Sayun prototype. Scalecraft Studios, a Tacom 135th scale Object 279 with NBC Commando, 2000, kit number 2001. Hobbyco, a Bandai Master Grade 1 to 100 scale Destiny Gundam. And there's an Icky Sticky pack, an adhesive pack, a clips pack, a painting pack. I could go through all the things that's in them, but they're extensive. A sanding pack and a tool pack. From Qatari Models, a 32nd scale Messerschmitt BF29 K4. Hobbyco, Ayashima 124 scale Fast and Furious R34 Skyline GTR. Hobbyco, a Hella 1 to 125 gift set with Concord, includes cement brush main paints, I should say. Which is interesting. I had a look at that today. It's white, red, and blue paint, and you think, surely there's bugger all red on it, being an Air France one. So you'd think it'd be metallic paint for the engine exhaust, but no. Hobart Hobbies, 48 scale 3D printed. It's actually wrong. 72nd scale 3D printed AAC A10 Wamira. Hobby Vault Australia, a Tamiya 48 scale Lockheed Martin F35A Lightning II. Gallery airbrushes, the Stallions, 2026 limited edition dual art airbrush set. It's valued at about $480 US.
Yeah.
Skullcraft Studios, an Edward Kamikaze Tokatai IJN special attack units. So Kamikaze Zeros.
Yeah.
Metro Hobbies, 148 scale ICM Hadley Page Hamden. Also from Metro Hobbies, the Dustwerk Sonderkraft Fahrzeug 250 /1 ALS FB new. So it's a Hanamag with a shorter wheelbase. Hobbyco, Hasegawa, however you want to say it. 48 scale Aichi B7A2 attack bomber Reishiki Kai or a Grace. SMS, there's a paint set, 15 paints, including 2 limited editions, a detailed brush set, a 5-piece normal brush set, 4-piece dry brush set, a ceramic scraper, hyperchrome marker, mixed sanding sticks pack. From Hobbyco, a Bandai Master Grade 100 scale Wing Gundam Proto Zero. Zero, I should say. Again from Hobbyco, Aoshima 1:1 4 scale JMSDF Rescue Flying Boat, US-2 20th anniversary pack. It's a flying boat.
Yep.
Japanese flying boat. Hobby Vault Australia, 48 scale Gloucester Meteor F8 from Airfix, including a RAF RWF 81 wing meteorites flying display team. It says 75 Squadron Williamtown, which is incorrect, but it's Airfix. They never actually asked before they put anything up. Hobby Vault Australia, a Rebel 48 scale Top Gun Mavericks F-14A Tomcat. Galecraft Studio, a Tamiya 48 scale Messerschmitt ME262A2 with clear parts. Metro Hobbies, Aoshima 124 scale Katagiri Kanata ZN6 Toyota 64 comic number 14 Seaside double lane version, which is very strange indeed. It's basically a Toyota 86.
Yeah.
And Beyond the Box Art podcast in the UK are giving away a co-host slot on their podcast.
Oh, interesting.
So there we go. They're the Australian lots. There's 32, I think 36 or something like that.
You're going to have your work cut out, aren't you? Doing that auction.
Yeah.
You'll definitely need to keep a drink next to you. Wet your whistle.
Wet my whistle?
Yeah.
Yeah, very generous donors, I must say.
Yeah.
So
I do remember, people, when you bid, you do have to pay for postage, so bear that in mind. Because the last thing they want is for you to put a bid in, win the bid, and then not be able to afford to ship it.
Yes, which is why we encourage people to only bid in their region. Because you can bid in the UK from Australia, but postage may be prohibitive.
Yes. So where did
some of the suppliers are posting them out from their warehouses and stuff like that. We need to advise them, but they will only pay for postage within. Well, a couple of them are doing it Australia, New Zealand, but a couple of them are only doing Australia.
Yeah,
we shall see.
So Adam says, and in the auction, I have my main choices picked out. So now I hope I'm awake for the ones I'm aiming for. Well, let's hope so. So, Adam is doing a giveaway on his Instagram page for passing 1,000 subscribers on his Instagram page. So, this new one is the US M20 armored car, and there's the link to find it to go and take part. Win yourself a kit. Nice little kit, actually. It showed it me. Adam says, and the 4848 website is 4848.org. 48-48.
Yes. All details are there.
Yes. June says, sod that, can't find it. Found 2 related books, Forgotten Voices of Burma and Jungle Soldier, about a soldier separated from his unit who spent the rest of the war in the Burmese jungle. Yikes. Paul says, I've been looking for a second Concorde kit. I might do it all black and then go over it in white. That'd be interesting. Whoops. Junior says, has anyone read Forgotten Voices, Lost Voices, or Forgotten Voices books? Highly recommended if you haven't seen them. No. Oh, wait, have I? I don't know. Maybe. If it's World War One, then I probably have. Right out loud. Julie says, oh no, I've read that one. Jim says, I typed in M4H4848 build challenge, and what came back was definitely not model related. Groups and women doing things not model related. I'm scarred by the shock.
Yeah.
He says, really impressed how the 6-pound STL file 3D printed tankers are looking with some more paint. Nice. All right, so. Okay. So I think that goes that way. I think Steph. Oh, for goodness sake, my dexterity has gone to shit lately.
Cut the first bit of rod out. So this is step 15. So you got some rods, control rods,
Yeah,
brake pedals and stuff like that. It says you can use a bit of wire or whatever. So yeah, cutting out the first one. There's this many sprue connections and stuff like that. It's an absolute bugger to try to get them all sort of looking adequate, smooth. So let's see what rod I have in my stash.
probably got some 0.3 left over from the omnibus. Joe says, I have not Julian, but I really want to. Pick my father has a patch of service in India, Burma. Ah. Burma. My granddad's uncle was over there. And he was...
There's a picture in my grandfather's photos from when he was in Sialkot in India. One of his mates. What?
Have we broken you, John?
No. I typed Taylor wrong.
No.
No. Anyway, one of his mates. Because they were in India.
Yeah.
But yeah, after the fall of Singapore, one of his mates then basically walked from Singapore to India. And it took him, I think, 8 months, and his boots needed to be surgically removed when he got there.
Yeah, the nurses would take the boots off and the flesh would come off with it, wouldn't they? Bloody horrible, poor buggers. Yeah. My granddad's uncle was one of the guys that got put to work on the Burma Railroad. And then they were being transported by the Japanese to another camp because the Americans were approaching, and the ship got torpedoed. So then, he got rescued. He was one of the guys that got rescued out of the water and had to travel back on top of the submarine.
Oh, there we go. No, so this is it here. So I just did a search for India. And I came up and found India in the script, but this is my grandfather's writing. It says Curly Tudor. That's his name. I thought it was Taylor. Curly Tudor, 2nd Wales Regiment, India. Taken on return from Burma. He had walked back to India during the Jap invasion. It took him 7 months, and his boots had to be surgically removed by surgery. Yeah. And I haven't got the photo because it didn't do a search for that, but it's a true story. It's his mate.
Yeah. Yeah, they went through hell, didn't they? Bless them.
Well, went through Burma.
Yeah. Especially the ones that were captured. Jesus.
Oh. There you go. So, grandfather's one of them.
Oh, there we go.
We don't know which one. But yeah, that's all of his mates. You got nothing to do. Let's roll this bloody thing around.
Yeah, let's flatten the parade square a bit more.
With pith helmets and stuff. That does look like a carry-on sort of photo there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks distinctly like one of those hurry up and wait sort of activities that sergeant majors magically find. You've got nothing to do, I will find you something. Here's a big roller. Pull that around for me. It needs its exercise. Joe said, I just entered it on Discord, the picture of his relative, which I shall look up momentarily. Adam says, but if you find out when the Zukemura 132nd SWS FW190A4 is, then I'll make sure I'm awake for it. Nice. June says, there's one that comes to mind, Mikey. Last post, the final word from our First World War soldiers. Yeah. I got one called the Last Tommies or something. Matthew says, my great uncle was captured at the fall of Singapore. Yeah. He would have had a rough time of it and all. TBD says, Nodge broken. Have you tried turning him the right way up? Paul, I also have photos of HMS Belfast covered in ice while on convoy duties in Russia. Oh, cool. I'll stick them in the reference photo section, buddy. I'm sure somebody will be making a Belfast at some point. Modders says, Adam, they're going to be doing random auctions throughout all the streams, if I remember right from what Skiffers said, just because there are lots of items. Yes.
Yeah, there's 200 lots worldwide. It's amazing. A little bit daunting, I think.
Paul says, recently I found out that HMS Belfast took on the big German battleships and lived to tell the tale. Yeah. Wasn't it involved with Scharnhorst or something in some way?
Which one? Belfast?
Yeah.
Oh dear. I don't really follow foreign vessels.
Paul says, I will post the reference photos in Discord later. Adam says, guess I'll be scheduling myself some quickly timed bathroom breaks then, Tiff.
Do you want a thing that goes bang?
Oh dear. Kay's manic at the minute.
I pierced the wall. Do it. I'm going to move my desk in a minute.
Adam says, don't have space for 3 132nd kits. No, but it's a 190 and it's charity, so it must be done. I'm sure your missus will approve, Adam. Last night, Kay said, do you want that blow up thing? And I went, what blow up thing? She went, the Tamiya blow up thing. And I went, what the fuck are you on about? She went, the thing that the guys stand behind and it goes boom and something goes down, goes over the hill, over the field. And I went, do you mean the field gun kit?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like,
It does.
It's like, to me, a blow up thing. What the hell?
Been worse descriptions.
But then she also said, oh, we're having duck for tea tomorrow night. I was like, yeah, sound. Because I like duck anyway. And then about an hour later, she went, what are we having for tea, babes? And I went, you said duck earlier. And she went, where? And I went, I looked at her, what? And she went, where? I thought, oh, it's like, what do you mean, where? Why? Seriously, she thought I wanted her to duck. I thought, oh, bless you, love. Jem says, Godfather flew in B-24s in the Burma theatre. One occasion was shot down. The whole crew walked back to base. Took several weeks. He still had a pewter tanker only given to family of killed in action.
Oh, wow.
Adam says, I'm also funding the Australian economy at this point. I may have pre-ordered the Hurricane now. Oh,
the Qatari one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a rag wing, so hooray.
Tiff says, I wish I was able to bid this year, but funds do not allow. But a nice donation will be made when I can to M4H. Whatever you can do. You don't have to make bids or whatever. Whatever support you give, they'll appreciate. Even if it's just sharing the streams and things like that. Dieter says, same here, Tiff. Same here. Yeah. Even sharing the streams raises awareness for what they're doing. So they'll appreciate that just as much as anything else. And it's free. TBG says, if I can find it, I'll post the photos of my late grandfather's Lockheed Hudson after it had an argument with Scharnhorst's AA guns. Ah, cool. Deed says, Paul Belfast was with Duke of York at Christmas 1943 to engage Scharnhorst all right. Oh, so I was right then. It was Scharnhorst.
Oh, there you go.
I'm impressed. I remembered. I don't know how I know that, but hey. You know when you built the exhaust? You know...
Yeah.
Oh, you're not... Yeah. You know when you put the pipe on the back of it, on the back box?
Yep.
Did it sit straight or did it sit at a slight angle?
I'll sit straight.
Cool. There you go. Yeah, there we go.
Dear.
Adam says, I've turned into a bit of a charity guy this past couple of months. I'm just waiting on the Royal Snail to actually pick up Mikey's Spitfire. Oh, bless you, dude. Hey, what are you saying? I'm a charity case? Joe says, made my donation Monday in case, I think, maybe. Oh, in case we had some more storms this weekend. We have been losing power every weekend. Well, that's not good.
Wow.
June says, 2nd of December 1943, the Belfast took the Scharnhorst with the HMS Norfolk and HMS Sheffield as Force 1 of the Kohler Inlet. Ah. Excellent. Moz is in. He says, good afternoon. Hello, Moz.
Hello, Moz.
Moz, if you're available tomorrow night, we have the Corporal's Mess 7 till 9. And as you're a corporal, you are more than welcome to join us. Dieter says, 24, 26 December, Uncle Jules, indeed. Paul says she was also involved in the River Plate. Yeah.
Rio de la Plata.
Moz says, oops, not shouting. Tiff says, hey, Moz. My voice isn't as deep as normal today. I don't know why. Moz says, hi, Tiff. Deet says, Scharnhorst was blocked by both forces and Burnett and Fraser playing the battleship into a corner. Nice. GM says, when I joined the RAF, my godfather gave me his medal miniatures and a number of interesting aerial war photos. He saw a lot of action.
Oh, there you go.
Right, so now I've done that one. So I need to do that in a minute once that's set and painted. Dieter says, laugh out loud, Belfast was not even sailing in 1939 yet. Yeah. Paul says, hi, Moz. And Moz says, ooh, I should be around. And he says, hi, Paul. Excellent. It'd be nice to have you with us. Oh, God, I hate putting pedals on. But I have done the other end, which is fine. Oh, yeah, I see why step 15. What's it like trying to fit those wires in?
Fine. No, I've only done one so far and I've fitted perfectly. But I'm using brass rod. And admittedly, it's double. It wants 0.3 mil. This is 0.6 mil. But
Yeah.
It looks about like it's not much difference between.
Well, it's 0.3 of a mil difference, isn't it?
Yeah, but visually, well,
Yeah.
there's the kit bit, which I just snapped in half by picking it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's not that much difference, really, is it?
No.
So
No, it's not that much thicker, is it?
So brass is, I think, the way to go because, as I said, I picked it up and it cleft in twain.
Yeah.
Cleft in twain.
Well, I've got some brass rod, 0.3 brass, so that should be okay. Right, so pedals. Paul says I should be able to. Excellent. Sorry, that's a stiff then. Matthew says figures are done. Got my mojo back for doing some Peace Mallet 39k minis. Excellent. Looking forward to seeing them.
Come on. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze, I think. Junior says, Matthew, doing 39,000 minis will knacker your fingers again.
39,000. So there wasn't 40,000.
Yo. Matthew says, only got 2 pics of the Great Uncle. He was forced to work on the railway. Captain acting, Major Royal Signals. Died 2 weeks after his wedding. Must have been one hell of a honeymoon.
Bloody hell. Yeah, they were not well when they came back, that's for sure.
Dieter says, River Plate involved Exeter, Ajax, and Achilles versus Graf Spree. North Cape involved Duke of York, Sheffield, Belfast, Norfolk, and an additional force of 2 more cruisers and 8 destroyers. Yeah, see, we couldn't even field that now in the UK. Right. CK18. Oh, why have I only got 1? Oh, because there's obviously another spruce on it. I think this pedals are substantial enough on this, aren't they?
Yeah. Again, that's weird. I'm trying to look at...
Not exactly flimsy.
What are these rods?
Oh, come on. Focus. There you go.
All right. Trying to see where they attach. I need to go the big guns.
The what?
Oh, the magnifiers.
Oh, yeah.
So I have some hope of seeing where they need to be attached.
Ah. Oh, sorry. 2 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Shanhorst. Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to read that. So yeah, data says Scharnhorst originally had 5 destroyers sailing with them, but the rough seas made navigating impossible for them. So the German battleship was facing Fraser and Burnett alone. TBG says, hi, Moz. Matthew says, he was medically evacuated in 1943. I can only guess V5 commandos liberated him and others from the Japs.
Yeah.
Tiff says, only 22 people watching. Don't forget to share the live if you can, folks and matey. Nailed it.
It sounded like a cat. Jim says, Adam, you supporting the Oz economy? Me too. Buying kits of mosquitoes to do a big kit bashing exercise to make the RAF, FB40 and PR41 versions. A mix and match party, not lol.
Oh, look, I had a look at the Edward P40N yesterday. Oh, Sunday. God, gorgeous. I need to get me one of them. You know, I looked at the online instructions before and just sort of went, "Oh, that's so much better than the Haskell one I did." But looking at it in the flesh, it's double the kit the Haskell one is. It's just beautiful. And shout out to our friends at Hathagwa. Dum, dum, dum. Yep.
So,
I'm glad I got this brass rod. It's, because the other stuff I had is too small. It's 0.1 mil smaller than the recommended 0.3, but it's tiny. So that's I'd use these in the control cables for the Qatari Spitfire. So, but yeah, they are small.
Yeah,
it's like hair follicle sort of small.
Yeah.
Delightful though, because these are the silver nickel silver rod. So it's really it's great for strengthening undercarriage.
Yeah. Paul says that's 20 liked. Thank you.
That could have ended badly.
That
I
was
didn't mean to say
stream ever.
Well, actually, I was lost in translation. What I actually said was "ah." You just misheard because you're racist.
I'm absolutely not.
You don't like Australians.
You're not a race.
As we beat you in races.
Anyway, the one thing I was thinking about last night, because I was thinking about this build, is how impressive it is that prior to World War One, Britain didn't really have any sort of mechanization to speak of in the army, because whilst they did recognize, like as early as like very early 1900s, that mechanization was probably the way the military needed to go, they couldn't afford to do a lot of mechanization, so they'd have some trucks, a few trucks and things like that, but they didn't have armored cars and things. And the last sort of major war that they'd been involved in was the Boer War, which was fought on horseback and things. So to go from that to World War One, and then from 1914 to 1916 being almost a majority mechanized force with armored cars, tanks, and things like that from 1916, it's quite impressive how quickly it evolved. I think, anyway. Because they had to learn an entire logistics system that they'd never, they were still learning about, motorized vehicles and things and what they were capable of, whilst at the same time making an entire logistics infrastructure around them.
Yeah. It'll be the same with aircraft. I mean, obviously, like it's about, at that stage, about 12, 13 years old. Yeah. So everything they did, they're learning.
Yeah.
It's pretty remarkable.
It is.
Yeah, we take a lot of things for granted now. Like, people's bags get lost, once every couple of 100,000 sort of lots that people go through airports. And you look at the amount of bags that go through there. It's incredible when you think of it, how accurate they are. But people will still complain.
Yeah. Bob says, not a race, just a meander. Patrick says, oh, just saw that I hadn't liked. How rude.
What?
Are you not entertained? Julie says, Bob.
Don't say that,
Aussie
man.
Ian.
People get ideas.
Aussie Ian says, John, my coterie spit arrived yesterday. I spent the rest of the day when I should have been working researching supermarine green.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, so yeah, I mixed mine as supermarine green, and I think it's worth it. It really looks good. In fact, I picked that up today. My guitar is picked back from Frontline Hobbies. I took my Hamden down there, put it in the cabinet, which is so dumb. I got halfway there and thought, oh, I should have put that on a bloody video, but I did not.
Lesson learned.
So let me grab it, and I'll show you supermarine green.
There you go. Go for it. GM says, Bobby, yeah, we call it a walkabout. Patrick says, have now.
Yeah. There we go. Let's go. Oops. It's hard to see in there, eh? No, is that clear enough?
Yeah, you can see that. Modders, can we make John grow? Thank you.
But, you know, the amount of detail... Oh, no. No, that's not glued. But the amount of detail in there is phenomenal. Yeah, so I mentioned I've got some... yeah, the control rods. They're at the bottom of that section there, but I don't think you'd even see them with a torch. But, yeah, supermarine green. It's a good mix. I'd have to get the instructions. Oh, I've got the instructions right here. It's like I was prepared earlier. There we go.
It's like Peter.
Oh, supermarine interior green. So, yeah, 2 parts XF71 from Humbrol, which is IJN cockpit green, and 1 part X28, which is Tamiya Park green.
Yeah.
Makes supermarine interior green matte. And it's definitely worth a mix because how it compares to, say, I'll grab another one with British interior green.
Uh-huh. Pardon you.
There we go. Same aircraft, different scales.
Yeah.
That one. Oh, look, I need to move my camera. Go lay that close enough. And that. So the doors, for instance.
Yeah.
Look fairly similar, don't they? But yeah, certainly for me, the bottom one is, it looks the same on camera. But
yeah,
to my eye, they are quite different.
You can see a slight difference. The bottom one's slightly darker, I think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. As I said, same plane, just different different brands, different scales. So yeah, Guitar versus, there we go. Yeah. Guitar versus the Edward. But yeah. Awesome. These are the masks that Mel made for me.
Oh yeah.
And they're perfect.
He is good at it, to be fair, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
He's a bit of a ledge, is our Mal. Julie says, GM, Bob, maybe an aimless wonder. Yeah. Sounds like mine sometimes. Dieter says, good luck, Patrick, and happy name day, Paddy. Oh, buddy. You said that. Matthew says, Bimble. Yeah. Nothing better than a nice bimble. Ozzy says, did you use the Tamiya mix? It certainly sounds like it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Quite easy. I think I've still got a bottle.
GM says, John, nice capstan you built there. Humbrol 78 is cockpit grey green.
Okay. Yeah, no, I use various other brands. I've got about 4 to 5 different brands. I don't have one I use religiously.
John, you realise all we can see is your pasty, hairy legs, right?
That's not my leg.
Bob says, oops, just let the magic smoke out my temporary load resistor. Time to find a better, bigger one and try again.
Here we go. Back to this.
Ozzy Ian says, very nice. What paint did you use for the camo?
Good question. Well presented. SMS memory?
Oh, no. There we go.
Oh, cripes. Oh, no. My headphone lead is well wrapped around the wheels of the chair.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
Ah, there we go. Saved it. Oh, avionics. Beat your heart out.
Is that when you go to roll across the room and all of a sudden your head flips you off the seat?
Yeah.
Because that is absolutely something I can imagine you do.
Oh no, that's something I do to flight engineers.
Yeah. Ozzy says, oh, we just read that one. Jim says, I should photograph my 172nd early Spitfire Mark 1 and Mark 2, 1938-1940, kit bashed airfix and Hasegawa kits from 1994. Excellent.
So I've got the guitar on 30 seconds now.
Yes.
Mark 1 mid.
Yes.
So Mark 1, I'm saying again, Mark 1 mid. Oh, wow. Been looking for that for weeks. That's half of the mud remover from the back of one of the wheels of the Hamden.
Bob says, carry on yomping.
And I got Mark 2, but I've got a Mark 1 early as well, you know, the fucking canopy and stuff. I did that for the 48 and 48 last year.
Matthew says tabbing. See, when I was younger, before I went to the golf and stuff, I used to actually enjoy tabbing. It was fun.
Tabbing, is that like dogging?
No, it stands for Tactical Advance to Battle.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about guitar tabs and stuff.
No.
No idea.
No, tabbing is where you do a squadded march with full kit over a long distance.
Why would you want to do that?
Because army. Trevor says, hi all, late on duty, Doc wanted more blood. Oh no. Hope you're right, buddy. James says, Bobby, can you get supplies of bottled smoke replacements?
Supplies! We had I can't remember his name. Oh, Lee, L-E-E. Like, you know, it's a very, very Chinese name. So think of a quintessential sort of caricature of a Japanese army guys in World War II with, you know, the round glasses and the round head and all, you know how it's, you know, non-PC these days. This guy looked exactly like that. He was an equipo in the other way.
Oh, you mean he looked like a stereotypical sort of caricature of a Chinese person?
Yeah. Anyway, his name is Lee. Yeah, so, you know, it was LAC Lee. And whenever anybody saw him, we'd be on a bus or whatever. It wasn't me doing it, the 36 got him. But whenever anyone saw him, they'd all stop the van, slide open the door, and everyone would yell out and, you know, reach out and yell, supplies! And he'd go, ha, 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 you guys are very funny, ha, ha, you know. But I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But I thought, I wouldn't do that.
No.
It wasn't my squadron. I was there supporting them because, you know, their HMOs were broken. We went in with the J's to do their tasking for them. Went for 2 weeks and stayed for 7, which is why I say I did 3.5 tours, because that was a full half tour.
Yeah. Drew says, my headphones lead is wrapped around the wheels. Been there, done that, head bolted securely back on.
Oh, yeah. Right, so how long do I need to make a this one? This one shown here.
Trevor says, yes. Good. Glad you're all right, buddy. Bob says, not allowed bottled anymore. The glass shatters. Has to be canned.
Hey.
canned smoke.
4.3.
Um,
Which is exactly what it says in the manual.
Oh, well, there we go. Deet says, why am I now seeing Julian now with an Inspector Gadget hat to make bolting make sense?
Go, Gadget Arms. I didn't think I'd spend this entire string putting in 4 drive rods. It's worth it though. It's coming up all right. Oh wow, that's cool. He's all gone quiet.
Yeah, sorry. Kay just came in looking very angry, and I was like, what's the matter? And she went, you've just got a Moonpig card through the post. And I went, right. And she went, who's it off? I went, I don't bloody know. I haven't opened it. You've still got it. And she went, you better have another girlfriend. I went, Kay, I don't even know what it is. And of course I haven't. And she went, well, open it. I want to see. I was like, for God's sake. So I opened it and I went, there you go. It's a early birthday card from your stepbrother and his partner.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I was like, Jesus Christ, give me some credit. Can't win with them, can you? Jim says, Bobby did have canned heat back in the 1970s, but it cooled down. Dieter says, hey, Bob, Stromby should land this week. Nice. Dieter says, so you get canned while in heat. Yeah, I think it's because it arrived, 2 weeks early. So she wasn't expecting it to be a birthday card. I was like, there's only one person that sends me Moonpig cards. And it's my brother. Bob says, Dieter, Royal Fail did say they had cleared customs. Yeah. That reminds me, I still need to go and get that check put in the post office. Yeah. There we go.
So Duke, I'll see if I can forward that package on from Bob to you tomorrow.
Ooh.
Most of the stuff I'm going to mail out. It's going to wait till after 48, but there's no reason to wait for yours. So I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. That's done. I can take off the magnifying spectacles. Drop in the radio there, I hope.
Trevor says, John, push rods look great, but shame you won't see them when you put the floor in.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, we painted black on black and stuff anyway, so
yeah,
it'll do. You know, as I say, like for me, doing stuff that'll be totally hidden is no different to what my job would be anyway. You know, as avionics or an electrician, I'd always be as neat as you can, and then you cover it up and no one ever sees it. So, yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, the unsung heroes.
Oh, if you want to call me that, I'd just call me the twit.
Yeah, we call it something similar.
What is it like? I think what do they call avionics in the UK? Eckies or something?
Techies.
Herbs.
Techies.
Because in America they're boogers. We called ourselves queer traders. Actually, we didn't. The blackhanders called it. Blackhanders were something's airframe because black hands working on crap. They called us queer traders because it was all fairy dust and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that was no longer PC, so we had to call ourselves white-handers, which is just pathetic. I refuse to call myself a white-hander. It's rather called a fairy, thanks. Or a booger.
Yeah, they call them
queer
techies in the British forces because they're avionics technicians. Dieter says, "Yep, and normally it was to make it to my box, but for reasons unknown, they did not make it today. I am guessing the road got blocked or something, or the box station was not online." Oh, that's not good. GM says, "Hagrid, oh, hope not. Nah, it was a music group, them and another lot called Cream."
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh. Moz would know all about that because he's a DJ. Bob says, "Terrible news. I have run out of Strand Beast. eBay is calling." No, stay away.
Stop talking to desist.
Bob is making it his mission for every scale modeler to have at least one Strand Beast. Trevor says, "In fact, that's probably something. Think about it. If Moz is still watching, that's probably something Moz would actually enjoy doing a video of, because he did the 1-to-1 scale fly, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, good video. Nice
little kit. I saw images of it. Yeah.
Trevor says, "What do you expect from the land down under, where the women go and the men plunder?"
Yes.
Julian says, "Bob, no." And GM says, "Bob, no." Dieter says, "GM, I still have an LP of them, just word punning you." Excellent. Bob says, "Spoil sports." Dieter says, "Delivery will normally happen tomorrow then, or at least in a few days. And you out of Strand Beast, what is the world coming to?" Don't encourage him. He's got to leave something for his kids when he's gone, and not just a room full of Strand Beasts. Matthew says, "If you get a chance, watch a film called Two Men Went to War. It's about the two army dentists, tooth fairies, stealing about and going on a raid to France." Oh, yeah. I've seen that. It's good. Oh, she's back.
All right. Right here. And what, Nick? DA20 power. Steering linkage. Go on. Matthew says boat raid.
Yeah.
And Patrick says my PE36 was missing the middle hole, so drilling the hole in a 1 millimeter wide piece of brass was fun. PE36.
Where's that? And I will not be drilling it. Oh, the slide adjuster on the brake cable. Step 15. Right hand side in the little box.
Huh?
On the right hand side of the page.
Step 15.
Yep. Where you're doing all the
box.
cables. Yep. It's bottom right hand corner there.
Okay.
It's a little adjuster that goes on the end of the cable.
PE29, you're saying, or is it a different one?
PE36.
It's 29 for me. It's a different kit.
Ah, there we go. Don't forget you're doing a slightly different kit.
Yeah, but it should be the same brass, you'd think. M143.
You would like to think so, wouldn't you?
PE29.
But this is MiniArt.
Ah, no, I didn't put that bit on.
Yeah. James says, Hagrid, laugh out loud. Yeah, I guess you were. Thing. Oh, God. CK17. James says, Mikey, FYI, DM'd you on Discord. Yeah, just seen the notification, buddy. I'll read it after the show. Dieter says, a band called Heart sang of barracudas and talking porpoises. Guess they did not get canned heat nor any cream with that, while hitchhiking with a Supertramp to go like Rolling Stones.
There's a lot of references there.
What the hell has he been smoking? What is it, and how much is it, and where can we get it from? Asking for a friend, obviously. Matthew says, they would have been executed for desertion, but somehow they linked up with a commando raid to steal the radar equipment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you're talking about, that film. I like Norman Wisdom's Square Peg. That's a good film. I like a lot of the Norman Wisdom films, though, to be fair.
Well, I don't think I know Norman Wisdom. I know the lyrics from a Human League song that mention Norman Wisdom, but that's all I know.
He was funny. Square Peg is he's playing a road member for the council, and he's digging up the road outside an army camp during World War II. And he ends up getting into an argument with the army because he sees a load of soldiers practicing drill near the perimeter fence. So he keeps popping his head up and giving silly orders. Like he said, when the sergeant major's going left, right, F, right, he starts going F, heft, 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 and making them hop down the parade square. But then when the sergeant major looks, he pops his head down. So eventually they figure out where he is. But they ended up drafting him and his boss into the army, and they end up going. He ends up looking like a German general, like a spitting image of him. So the resistance get him to actually pretend to be him and cause trouble and things. I'm crap at explaining stuff like that. Where did we get up to with the... There you go. James says, Hagrid Hart, was mad about Nancy, loved Anne's voice, still going today. Nice.
Yeah, good band.
Dieter, No Smoke, No Liquor, was involved in making that pun post on contemporary music references. GM got it, so Mikey, time to get you a crash course in good music.
Yeah.
No, not
Been
my
saying
kind
that for
of
about a year.
Not my kind of music. My kind of music, stuff like classical and things like that.
It is the classics.
In fact, I got 2 more classical CDs yesterday. One of them, I think one of them is 2 CDs. So 3 CDs for £1. One's Tchaikovsky and one's Mendel. Right. There we go. Julian says, I have a box set of DVDs of all Norman Wisdom films. Loved when he was knighted. Did his comedy pratfall as he stepped back from the Queen and she almost did hid her amusement. Yeah. She actually thought he was falling. James says, Hagrid, you may need a 2 kilo box of C4 to shift Mikey's view on good music. Correct. Joe says, Mikey's music always starts with, ugh, caveman. I have a wide variety. I have Mendel, Brahms, Mozart.
Country and or Western.
Yeah. I've got Bon Jovi, Tubular Bells, opera, Genesis, Billy Connolly.
Some of the Billy Connolly songs he wrote early on in his career, like some of my favourite actual sort of folk songs, really.
Oh, when he was part of the Humble Bums? But after
After that, but like you know, like Sergeant Where's Mine, for instance, is just wonderful lyrics.
Yeah, he did good songs, didn't he?
And I wish I were in Glasgow, in the centre of the town. I'd take you there tomorrow, but they pulled the building down. Oh no, I was born in Glasgow, in the centre of the town.
Yeah.
And Glasgow gave me more than they ever took away. Yeah, prepared me for life on the road. It's just a great song.
Yeah. He was a welder by trade, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. It's like Keir Starmer to tell you he grew up, in a poor family. Yeah, but this guy actually did.
Julian says, reminds me, Mikey, I have an MP3 from Amazon of the top 50 classical tunes. Must listen to it. I keep forgetting. Yeah.
Well, so yeah, Mike Oldfield is my favourite guitarist.
Well, that's the what's the Tubular Bells album I've got? Oh, it's just Mike Oldfield Tubular Bells. Deet says, only 2 kilos? That sounds way too little an amount. He's a big bloke, our caveman. Sorry, our Mikey. He can't take a jab, so he can also take a full C4. Thanks, dude. You saying it's because I is fat? It's fine. Sandpaper.
Come on.
Dieter says the Citroen C4 even. Mate, I can't even get him, so all those small cars anymore. When the car had to go into the garage a month or month before, they gave us a Vauxhall Corsa for a courtesy car, right? When I was in my early 20s, I had a Vauxhall Corsa with a Tiptronic gearbox, and it was fine. But I got rid of it because I needed a bit more leg room because my legs were starting to hurt when I was driving. And I got in this Corsa, and in order to get out, I had to lean with my hands on the floor, on the tarmac outside, and then sort of crawl out because it was that really small. It's horrible. Bob says, Mikey music, Beetroot, Hawaiian, and Biscuit. Limp Biscuit were quite good.
I don't know.
They did one of the theme tunes for one of the Mission Impossible films.
Well, I haven't seen any of them either. Maybe I saw the first one, but I haven't seen any others because it just seems to be the same movie over and over again, doesn't it?
Yeah. Following Go says, if you read alternative history, look at Harry Turtledove books, World War series, Guns of the South were some of my favourites. He also writes military history. Ooh. Sounds cool.
That's a fucker.
Julian says, if you have tubular bells, you can get ointment for that. Jim says, I play country music backwards as it only gets better. Yeah. That's really...
Yeah. You get your house back, you get your wife back, you get your dog back.
Dieter says, I said big, not fat. You are still far away from the latter, Brad. Me, on the other hand, not far away enough. Oh, I am. I'm rather overweight, unfortunately. Julie says, C4, no exploding YouTube hosts. Way too messy and there's a lot of paperwork. Yeah. Health and safety would not approve. Jem says, Limp Biscuit, nah. I like it. A bit of Fred Durst. Dieter says, what do you need for Hell's Bells then, Julian? Asking for a friend. Yeah. Ooh, we've got 19 minutes left. It's been a fairly quiet stream today. Not many people in. But it always was quiet on a Tuesday, wasn't it?
Well, we get stuff done.
Yeah.
Well, I do. Eyes down.
Yeah. Hey, even I get stuff done on a Tuesday. June says, be back in a bit, Kara here. No problems, buddy. Deet says, love you, Mikey, in a fraternal way, of course. Oh, love you too, buddy.
In a Viking way.
Yeah, in a manly way.
I'll take him whether he wants it or not.
Ooh.
I told him down because he doesn't like it.
Bob says, I do believe I said it before. We are not fat, just extra cuddly. I'm fine with saying I'm fat. It doesn't bother me.
I'm fine with saying I'm fat as well.
Why does that not surprise me? You bastard.
Where am I? That'll do. That's straight enough. Okay. Next. Oh, the drive differentials. Moving on to something that's not on the chassis for the moment. Hooray.
Adam says, I'm back. I had a wee emergency. All is good. Why
Oh.
did you wait yourself?
A lot of cleanup required. In aisle 2.
Yeah. So I've decided rather than doing the cables for now, whilst I'm on stream, I'm doing the back axle.
Mm-hmm.
So, because to me that makes sense.
Yeah, it would also make sense.
Especially on camera, because it'd be not a lot to see otherwise.
So CK 17.
DA38. Oh God, why are all the parts on different bloody sprues?
They're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the CA?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
CK.
7, 8 parts to this, and they're all on different sprues. David says, hi all, just back from the garage. We'll catch up later. Okie dokie, buddy.
CK.
That looks like the part. 38, yep. Judy says, Hell's Bells needs an exorcism. Matthew, a wee emergency. Time to change the nappy. Jem, Hagrid, maybe a lot of heavy metal swinging about with bats. Deet says, ooh, Robert, I'm so taking that quote. We are not fat, we are delightfully cuddly. Tiff says, John, that's about as straight as I am. You heard it here first, people. Bob says, Dieter has improved the equator description. Yeah. Could be a t-shirt. Ooh, my channel hoodie should be here this next couple of days as well. Yay. That'd be cool. Jim says the moon's gravity causes the Earth equator to bulge, so that's causing my expansion then. Yeah. If it can move the Earth, it can move us. Sorry, Kay just came in to tell me she's going to the shop and then just sneezed all over the place.
I'm sorry, was that on live?
No.
Oh, thank God for that.
Have another go.
I was like, Joe. Go get it.
Yes, darling. Dieter says, well, it does sideways at least, bulging by the moon. It sounds like an album, that. Bulging by the moon. B17. Bingo. Bob says, Jem, that explains me becoming a lunatic. Jem, still better than a piece of moonshine, right? I don't think you have a piece of moonshine. You have a drink of moonshine, don't you?
Blame it on the boogie.
Yeah. Oh my God, that B17 is fine. Hopefully my snips are up to the task of not breaking the damn thing. There you go. So, we've got 24 people watching. Don't forget to lube and subscribe, people.
Blimey.
That number's shot up, and now it's gone back down.
Yeah, it's just like they spotted them. It's like a cat going, oh, duck one hedge.
Yeah. Like a rabbit. Only less tasty. And there goes the vegetarians.
Okay. Oops.
Jem says, Bobby Lunar Madness. Camel made an album by that name in 1975. Mikey does not know about that one either. Correct.
Yeah, I don't know about that one myself. All right.
Jem says, Bobby Lunar Madness, Camel made an album. I've just read that one. I love how I get halfway through the sentence before realizing every time. So, what's everyone doing for the rest of the day? Which isn't long for you Australasian people.
No.
For you, it'd be going to bed, probably.
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah. I do appreciate you staying up to spend time with us.
Is that the one that you were looking for? That one.
What's that, buddy?
B17, you said.
Yes, it's rather fine.
It is. Right,
I'm just cleaning it up now with my knife. Tell you what, I've noticed, as you do more and more modeling, you build up skills, especially with your scalpel and things, doing different things like sanding seams down with things. I've noticed that as I've got better doing that, I've needed sandpaper less and less to get smooth finishes on seams and things.
Yeah. Oh, I was on the Icky Sticky website earlier today, and I thought, because what I was doing was totting up how much all these donations are worth for the auction.
Yeah.
But I was going through their thing and just thought, I didn't know they did that. Log on, put that in my basket. Yeah.
It's just nuts. Okay. Joe says, I don't believe there are any vegetarians here. Nothing but animals. Hey, if there are, there are. Just because they're wrong doesn't mean we don't like them. Patrick says, well, I've not been looking forward to those 0.3 wires, but they are now done. Excellent.
Yeah, they take a while. But,
easier.
I have no qualms about replacing with brass because, they're there.
Yeah.
They're there.
Patrick says, sleeping for the rest of the day. Yeah. Tiff says, I'll be doing research and making some calls. Hopefully to 0800 numbers. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Where did that go? There it went. Joe says, I'm boozing with Mr. Evans and the gang. Yeah, man. I'll be there. And I've been sent the clues this morning. Dieter says, 2 more hours before the end of the day, then go home, make a steak with some Irish flavour and pour me a Guinness. Nice. As I said earlier, we are having duck. Well, I'm having duck. Jem says, Mikey, lunacy, the cause effect. There we go. I have no idea what that is. I think he's talking about a music thing.
It's like a phase of the moon, like, lunacy and stuff, maybe. I don't know.
Sounds like a Pink Floyd album.
Except Pink Floyd are good.
But that's Dark Side of the Moon.
I think it was Gilmore's Black Strat that I think he wrote. I think he played Comfortably Numb on and stuff. It went for something like $16.5 million.
Yeah.
So clearly there's people on the planet that have too much bloody money. And they're the sort of people that don't share it with the other people because, oligarchs. What can you say? Pricks.
Oh, shit. God. Come on, Hans. Do as you're told. Bob says, if I can't find a replacement load resistor and have to order some, I might panel the skirt of my Dalek. That would be fun. There's a guy that lives somewhere around here, and he built a Johnny 5, a working Johnny 5 robot, like a radio control one, a life-size one, and he takes it around to shows and that to raise money for kids' charities.
I don't know. What is Johnny 5?
Johnny, have you never seen Short Circuit, the film?
Oh, that one, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have, but I haven't seen it since the 80s.
Yeah.
I just remember him saying number 5 is alive, and that's all I remember from it.
Yeah. Well, he started making it during the Kung Flu for something to do because he was on furlough. And then it just got more and more elaborate, and he ended up making an actual fully working one. That, all the parts move on it and everything. He can drive it around with a controller. It's pretty cool. Oh, for Christ's sake. Come on.
Okay, DA38.
Trevor says, I broke that piece 3 times. Yeah.
Oh, I got it on without breaking it, which I can't believe.
Yeah.
DA38. Must be DA. What does it look like? That one.
Adam says, I haven't done any Austin today, but I'll continue tomorrow. I'll do the page with the wires and such. Yeah. Aha. There we go. Jem says, Daleks wear skirts, Bobby. Bob says, Jem, I think they have lots of petticoats underneath the way they flare out. Jem says, petticoat junction-ish, Bobby. And Patrick says, DA19 is tiny.
Not sure what that is.
Let's have a look.
Oh, okay. Steering linkage for the front axle.
Yeah.
Look. That's about the last piece going on, I think, for this week.
Do you know what I think? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, actually, I've knocked it into place. Excellent. So hopefully that'll dry. And set. So done. So I've done that now.
No, 2 more bits.
Done that. Done that. Done that. And that. So DA4 and DA3 is that?
Yeah, they're the 2 bits that I'm not completing on that step. Step 17. I'll be doing them next week.
Yeah. I don't know. I might put them on just because when I spray it, it's going to need to be painted. It's going to be too quickly to get it to stick otherwise.
You're right. I'll be off stream then. B38. Okay, that
We've
goes
got
forward.
3.5 minutes. David says, I have got to section 19 completed last night as I knew I was out today. Excellent.
Okay.
There you go. 19 is actually putting the axles on. Well done, buddy. Do you know what? It's starting to take shape, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
And it's looking good. Anyone who's, worried about doing a mini art kit because of all the parts, try this kit because this one's actually pretty, in terms of compared to mini art, it's actually pretty simple.
Compared to the omnibus.
Yeah.
Which is still up there with most fun kits I've done.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of super glue on that. Yeah. Oop. If you're nervous about trying mini art, try this kit because this is actually pretty easy to do so far. It's not overly complicated. Bob says, perhaps fit the eye stalk rings. Decisions. Better idea. Watch Father Brown. Bob. No, Jem. Time, gentlemen. Last drinks. Adam wants us to go looking for his BBC. So, off. Enjoyed the stream. Cheers. See you later, buddy. Dieter says, closing call. Yes. Patrick, it says to paint them gunmetal, but I think that will look strange, so I think black would be better. Well, if you paint them black, then you can always paint metal over it. If you decide you want to.
There we go. So yeah, off screen, the DA3 there for those 2 bits, I'll put them on, and then that can be painted black before it gets fitted to the thingus.
Yes.
But that's it for this week.
Just remember to put a little bit of blue tuck on the outside, John, so that the wheels will stick to it. On the outside of the brake discs, or the brake drums, put a little bit of blue tack on the end so that the wheels will stick to it easier. So when you're spraying it, it's masked off.
Oh, okay.
Because that way, then it gives it an anchor point, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're gluing paint to paint. GM says, Bobby, go for the magic roundabout.
Here we are.
Trevor, lock in. Yeah. Bob, oops, Zebedee can't spell. Deets, enjoy the evening. Good night, mates. Yeah, you too, buddy.
Will do.
And David says, no, it isn't. A nice kit. Looking at getting the ICM FWD American ammo vehicle. Oh. I have that one.
I have that one.
Yes. It's coincidence, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's been another good session. Got quite a bit done. Got the axle and the exhaust done. And the pedals. Yeah. And we're back up to the same stage, pretty much.
I need some more paint clips.
Oh, no.
They're just worn out. So the bottom of them, the stainless, the wire braid is just coming unstuck. Yeah, it gets difficult to mount into these holes on the thing. I have to sort of trim them occasionally. You can see they did some one. It's just splaying a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can always just get a piece of wood the same size and just drill holes in it the right size.
No, because I can get a pack of, I think, 20 of these for $17 from
Fair
SMS.
enough.
So I'll do that.
Yeah. Patrick says, me too. Julian says, back. Oh, just as we're going. And David says, yes, laugh out loud. See you tomorrow night. Yes, see you tomorrow night. So, as David said, we got the Corporal's Mess tomorrow night, 7 till 9 UK time. We've also got Gary's live stream tonight at 8 till 10, where you can win a kit. So, and for anyone who's not a corporal, if you have got a channel membership, then obviously once the Corporal's Mess is finished, you'll be able to watch it back, because I open up to the rest of the membership after it's finished. Other than that, for everyone else, we'll be back on Tuesday with a tornado build. So until then, hulvar for now.
Tuesday? You mean Thursday?
Thursday, yes. Sorry. Thursday, tornado build. Yes. So until then, hulvar for now.
All right.